So it's been a few days that my ads have been up and running, and the results are I haven't got any more sales. And it's crazy to me because this part of the business is such a psychological factor where, yes, I do realize that as a general rule for business, it's obviously you try stuff out. Some don't work, some do, but most don't work, if anything, and you learn and you learn and learn. But the part of this business right now is that every time you try something out and it doesn't work, it's costing you a lot of money. It's costing you some money, if anything. And that's the psychological part where I'm trying to develop and train, and I'm doing not bad. But, you know, there is a psychological fact where it's like, let's say, for an example, I have a bill of $2,000 for credit card, excluding any business expense. I'll pay it with ease because, you know, I have to pay the bill or else I get in trouble, right? Or let's say, you know, the trip that I went to Vancouver cost me a few $100s, and now tomorrow I'm leaving for Toronto, costing me a few $100s. I pay without any hesitant whatsoever, without any hesitation, sorry. And it's crazy how, well, then now I have to spend money, a few $100s, close to $1,000 for my business, and I see a bit of nerve in me that I'm definitely diminishing to my best possibilities. It used to be way worse. Like, I used to be at a point where I didn't even spend $5 online, and I was so uncomfortable with spending money online. It was never a thing. Now it's so easy. I whip out my credit card, put it on the table, I buy everything now online. My credit card is going crazy, but it's such a point in the business where you have to beat your thoughts, and it's such a mental training aspect in the business. It's good though. It's very good. And I'm again very proud and happy of what I've done, where I am, and it's amazing. Now I want to talk to you about the moves again that I'm doing forward. So it's funny how, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's basically like sometimes I plan for failure. And again, I don't know if it's good, but the second my ads go up, right? It's been a few days. And the second my ads go up, I'm already thinking of, okay, well, if they don't do well, what am I going to do next? What's the next move? And again, I don't know if it's a bad thing, like I'm setting up myself for failure, but that's what I've been thinking for the last 3 days of, all right, so the ads might not perform. What am I going to do next? What am I going to do to improve it? And as I might, again, it is 10 a.m. It still has the rest of the day to spend and maybe get a sale or two, and that would maybe change my decision. But as of now, if I get no sales at the end of the day, tomorrow morning or late tonight, I shut them off. And basically, I want to tell you the next move that I'm about to do. It's funny how if you watch my videos daily and you notice that I go back and forth, ABO, CBO, this is good, this is not. I'm going to now do a CBO. And it's funny because I was saying, oh no, ABO is good. No, now I'm going to move to CBO. They're both good, like I said, but now I've been doing a lot of research and I've realized that maybe CBO is good and I'll give it a shot. I also do think that my stage right now where I'm trying different stuff out is not good. I've done a decent amount of research the last few days, and I'm pretty confident in this ad structure that I'm about to tell you, and I'm going to stick through it. I'm going to stick to it and manage it. So now what I'm going to do is a CBO. And a CBO with basically each CBO has a different unique goal. So basically this campaign is for this product that I'm selling to directly to the consumer. And then technically I'm doing a campaign for each country I'm selling to. Now, I'm still debating if I should restart the 5. I'm leaning more towards that, or if I should stick to 1 or 2. So I'm gonna probably do the 5. So let's say I'm gonna give you one ad structure, and let's say you could do the math in your head. You duplicate it by 5, let's say. So let's say I have one campaign of $10. Then I have one ad set. And again, it's very broad. The only thing you have is the one country that campaign is targeted towards to. But then you have all genders, no interests, all ages. Everything's very broad. The only thing special in this campaign is the ad creatives. So you have an ad file. And now you're going to turn what's called the DCT, a dynamic creative testing, where basically is you put 3 ads into this one ad file and give Facebook these 3 ads with a little different variation. It could be like a hook. They all have different hooks, or they all have different colors, but something that that like you're testing. So if it works well, this is the aspect that the reason why it worked well, or the reason why it didn't work well. So you give 3 videos with a little different aspect on each, and you give also Facebook different like let's say 2 to 3 different headlines, descriptions, and titles. And with dynamic creative testing, Facebook decides what's the best combination that will work the best to generate the best results. So basically what I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna have, again, one campaign, one ad set, and I'm gonna have 2 ad files, because what I'm going to do is have one ad file for 3 videos and one ad file for 3 pictures, because I did realize that this product could do pretty well with picture ads if I edit and come up with good creatives for pictures. I do believe I could. I do have some skills in photoshopping and editing, so I do believe that I could come up with some good pictures. So I'm gonna test both. And now, again, I'm gonna run that for, let's say I do the 5 countries. I'm gonna run that for, let's say, like a few days, 3 days, and then maybe start shutting down the countries that are performing very poorly, and put all the budget into, let's say, 1 or 2 countries that are doing the best. And basically, moving on forward is that you keep that campaign running, and you keep the ad set running. Even it's all about the ads itself, the ad files. So if this ad file with this creative that you tested didn't work, you shut them off and just import a new ad file with new creatives, and you keep rotating until you get your results that you want. Basically, that's the structure. That's the structure that I've learned. I like it. I'm gonna stick to it, and again, hopefully it works. I do believe it's gonna work. That's the mentality you should have. Again, I'm leaving for Toronto tomorrow, so I'm very excited to just work while traveling and just having that freedom. Freedom is, for me, is all I'm striving for right now. So it's a good feeling. I'm only going for 3 nights, 4 days, but it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited to show you guys again another trip on the YouTube of me being in Toronto and just being out and about while working, while working on the ads. It's gonna be exciting. I'm very excited, and again, I wish you the best, and keep working hard, because I'll see you at the top.